Pittsburgh. I ended up committing, and I went there from 2008 to 2012. My first year, we did really well. We went to the Elite Eight. We were probably one of the top 5 teams in the country. Just a great experience, just to experience the NCAA tournament, the Big East tournament, play with some great players, NBA guys who ended up getting drafted. So I got lucky my first year going into it, and then even after my sophomore, junior, and senior year, we were really good, really good. We were top 10 in the country probably almost every year, top 20 I would say. And I think I had a successful college career, individually and team-wise. After college, I ended up going to Greece first. Well, I played summer league with the Brooklyn Nets initially. It didn't go too well, so I ended up going overseas and got a good contract in Greece. And started playing in Greece for a year, and then I went to Romania, ended up going to Lebanon. I went to Spain, played. Most recently, I just came back from Belgium last season. So I've been moving around a lot and just taking in every culture, taking in the basketball and different foods. I'm definitely way more experienced, and I'm a lot more cultured, I would say, and in every facet. Well, Seton Hall Prep was very diverse, I would say. It was definitely mixed cultures, and it was kids from everywhere, from every spectrum, from low income to high income to just athletes. The teachers were great, and what Seton Hall Prep I think taught you was just life on the court is not everything. I think life off the court in terms of the way you treat people, your everyday life, the way you carry yourself, the way you dress, and in everyday life, I take it with me in every facet of the way. The defining moment was probably winning the TOC my first year. It had to be. We won it all. We ended up finishing number 2 or number 3 in the country. But the way the game went, I was a 6th man on the team, so I ended up, one of our starters ended up getting hurt in the first few minutes of the game, so I had to play the majority of the game. So basically, in a state championship game, 2 top 5 teams in the country, I'm playing a key role in winning the TOC final as a freshman. So I would say that was my defining moment. Funniest moment, I got a lot of funny moments, to be honest. I would say just the locker room. Just the locker room. It's not a specific moment, but every day in the locker room, it was somebody doing something crazy, somebody doing something funny, and imitating Coach Farrell was one of the big things that everybody used to do.
I'm gonna put you on the spot. You have the imitation?
I don't have it. So I wasn't one of those guys that was doing it. I was the guy that was laughing the whole time. But I wish I could do it for you. I play football. I actually play football. My dad was a football player. My whole family actually was. We were a football family for a while. Me and my brothers were probably the first to really take it serious with basketball. But what we had to do was, in 8th grade, he made us choose. He didn't want us to keep going with 2 different sports, so he wanted us to go really hard with one sport. We ended up choosing basketball, but I played football until 8th grade. I was a wide receiver and I was a linebacker, so it was a mix because I wanted to be a linebacker like my dad, but at the same time, I thought I was fast and I was the next Terrell Owens, so I tried to be a wide receiver. Big influence. My dad actually went to Seton Hall Prep, so you know the way he carried himself on and off in everyday life, just waking up every day 4 or 5 a.m., going to get a workout, and his daily regimen, I think, took effect on us early. Just because the older we got, the more we realized that daily regimen was everything, and whether we were playing basketball or not. And then my mom as well. Like, I think that was the big thing in our family where we had structure. So we had a regimen every day, whether we were going to work out first, whether they were going to work, we were going to school early, whatever it was, and we really just had a lot of structure. And I think that I still take it with me to this day. They still don't beat me one-on-one, not till I retire. They might tell you different, but trust me, they'll never beat me one-on-one, not till I completely stop playing. My advice to prep students is to take it all in, really, from the mass to different community service projects to the athletics, and really expand yourself and really network with your classmates. It's a lot of my classmates that are doing big things, working on Wall Street, owning businesses. So a lot of these guys that you're going to school with are going to be big time guys, and they're good people at the end of the day. Everybody, that's the big thing about the prep, is they teach you to be a good person, whatever you do. No matter how much money you have, no matter what type of accolades you have, just be a good person. So really, I think get to know your classmates, get to know your teachers, because we're brotherhood.